Another boy who played very well on grand final day and earned himself the best on ground was Will Brown. And I'm interested to see, I mean, he played a lot of his football at the back end of last year at that half forward role, sort of played a bit in the midfield and went back to that half forward role. How did you balance his positional changes and maximising his output on the field as the season went through?
Yeah, it was an ongoing conversation with Brownie and I all through the year. And really what we wanted to do was show all his capabilities. And, he obviously played really well in the grand final last year as a forward. So recruiters had seen that. He got into the Vic Metro preliminary squad of 20 at the end of last year, which was a great reward for him. We trained him up as a midfielder because 194 centimetres, long arms, good capability to be that Bontempelli type midfielder. I thought for a young man who had never been inside a centre bounce as a midfielder from round one this year, I thought he was excellent, his contest work and his stoppage craft. And that's an area that he'll just keep getting better at the more he does it. But once we got through the champs, he'd had a bit of a setback before the champs with a nasty ankle injury. And I probably made the mistake of playing him in that first champs game. I shouldn't have picked him for the SA game, which was a learning for me. But I thought he got better the longer the champs went as that midfielder. And then we thought, well, let's go forward again and show a bit of that, maybe come back into some centre bounces as we go, which he did through the rest of the games. But he showed that the ability to lead, to get up the ground, to read the play really well, and he just hit the scoreboard every week as a forward, and we clearly saw that on grand final days. So for Will to finish up his under-18 footy career as a dual premiership player, a premiership captain at the Dragons, captain of Vic Metro, play well as a midfielder, play well as a forward, a pretty impressive resume.
And that forward craft, I guess, with such a tall forward line that your team did have, how was he able to work himself into it quite a lot? And like you said, he was able to hit the scoreboard week after week. So what was his strategy in being able to hit the scoreboard, even with a tall forward line like you had?
Yeah, I think what it allowed him to do was to show how well he can read the game, that there was times when he had to be a tall and be that second tall for us. And there's other times when he basically played as a small at 194. So when you had Archer May, Cal Shadir, Luke Lloyd, Levi Young when he was up there, Brownie, there was just a lot of talls at different times, and he read the play to adjust between tall and small quite well.